Big John, Big John.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is July 5th. I haven't recorded anything in over a week. Yeah, almost 2 weeks anyway. We'll get into that at a later date. Yeah, pre-trip the truck, got it started running, truck warming up, cab cooling off. It's actually 11:30, so I got all the jump through all the hoops, and I've got a loan through the FSA office for a new trailer. And I don't think I covered it on here, but my dump trailer has some issues. The dump trailer has some issues, and it's up to Toledo Spring, and I have to get that back. And so I bought going to pick up a new to us hopper bottom. It's a 2017 Tempte 40 foot, 96 wide, standard hoppers, and 72 inch tall. So like I said, got the truck started, and gonna pick up Dad, and we're gonna head that way. So I need to get all my gadgets. Put on here while she warms up a little bit. Get my guidance. Get my guidance going. Get my phone going. Phone charging. Might not be able to do them all. I've only got one plug, and this thing, the battery is kaput in it. Behind me, I think there's one on the wall back here. Yes, there is. So yeah, it don't need charged yet. I can charge that on the way home. I can charge that on the way home. Let a little spittle on him. Okay, go by, and swing by and pick up Dad, and sorry about that, swing by and pick up Dad, and we'll be on the way. Well, we made it down here. Stopped in Delphus and got a bite to eat at Larby's, and Now we're here. This is a pretty big place. I see a place across the road, ingredient distributors, big elevator, ingredients and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, we'll go in and talk to the man and go find the trailer.
Get on the other side. I thought it was there, but
Okay, so here it is. We're just about out of battery, so we'll give her the once over and maybe I'll charge you guys while we get her hooked up. Okay, we're hooked up to it. I'll take her up and back her in the building up there, and they're actually going to wire up the tarp for me and check all the lights and stuff. So nice guys, liking it so far. Okay, here we are. She's all lit up. They ran the wires from the battery. We got this small wire here plugged in there for the electric tarp. She got 2 rows of 9 lights, 8 aluminum wheels inside and out are all aluminum. Stainless steel back. Like I said, electric tarp. Right there's the best part. I didn't even have to put it on there. It was already on there. All LED lights. Spare crank in case something happens to the electric one, sure, a bolt or something like that. Good height with this truck. So yeah, time to head for home. Alright, well I was just about home, dropped Dad off. And she went into regen cycle, so you don't want to shut it off when it's in regen. So I come up here to the elevator, sorry about that, come up here to the elevator, bolt the elevator and get some work here, and see what she weighs. I don't have very much room to spare. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. You see it? 27,780. 27,760. Bouncing back and forth. And I'm full of fuel. 27. Let's say 27.8 with me in it. So that's considerably lighter. Because I'm 32 empty with fuel with the dump trailer. So that's 4,000, 5,000 pounds. And with nothing in it, we got 8 pounds of air pressure in the airbags. The drives here have about 11 pounds of pressure in them, empty. So yeah, 27.8. 27.8. Awesome. Okay, got her parked out here behind the barn. Truck's in the shade. We've got this little thing. So let's see. Yeah, so she's in regen mode. That's what's beeping on the dash. Let me roll the window down. And, so the lights are flashing, so it's armed. So now if I go, whoop, let go of it, there she goes. I don't know, I hope you can see up there. It takes a minute, but it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Hold on, hold on. And there it is. So, close. Not have held it long enough. goes. And she's gone. So she's coming back over this way now. Yep, there it is. That's it. So I am going to roll this down. When it gets all the way to the bottom, I'm going to stop it right there, because there's water in that tarp. So I'm going to leave her sit like that for a few hours and let it dry. So anyway, let's shut the truck up. Well, it's still a regenerating. I don't want to shut her down when it's regenerating. So I'll put the controller back up here, because you can control it from outside. So these buttons here will control it also. Here's your air pressure valve for your rear suspension on your trailer. There's the dump valve. So now she's dumping the air out. And the reason you want to dump the air like that is because when you open these bottoms, especially if you're in a place where you can open both of them and you're dumping that grain really, really fast. See, she's still going down. The problem is that if you dump that grain, you'll dump that grain so fast that it'll take all the weight off of these airbags, and you'll hyper expand them, you'll overextend them. So you drop your air like that as you're walking back here, and then you open your hoppers, and you also want your tarp loose, maybe rolled back over a little bit so that the air can come in. There's been people that have actually sucked the tarp down in between the bows and ripped it, dumping these trailers so fast. And if you got a really good tarp that seals up real good, you'll create such a vacuum that you'll pull that tarp down through the bows. So you dump your valve, come back here, open your doors, dump your product out. Come back up here, push that in. Now the gauge jumped up to where they're really coming up fast. And so you have to dump the suspension on the truck too, which you've seen me do with the dump trailer. So now I'll have 2 suspensions to dump and 2 suspensions to open up or recharge. So yeah, then you can hit the closed button here, or hit the close button with the remote, and she'll close. And like I said, they ran, this is your regular light plug, that's your extra plug for your tarp controller. Goes all the way up into here, and then it goes all the way up into the batteries. They're connected directly to the batteries up here. So walk out here. I should have parked it in the sun. Should have parked it in the sun to get a picture of it. There'll be plenty of chances for that. It's a tall trailer. Most of them are 66-inch sides. This is a 72-inch side. This is designed more for hauling lighter commodities like distiller's grain, mids, wheat mids, stuff like that. And we're definitely not going to fill it full. It'll hold, I'll bet it'll hold 1,400 bushel full, and that would probably put me at 110,000 pounds. So no, we don't want to do that. But yeah, she looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So yeah, all aluminum wheels like I said. I think he said it was about 1,800 bucks to put the electric traps on it. They call them traps, the chutes on the bottom. And then you would get a remote, one remote with the tarp and the traps on it. So technically you could go through the elevator now because you don't have to get out for your getting your tickets or anything. So technically I could go all the way through the elevator and never get out of the truck. Anyway, yeah, I'm impressed with the 2,700 pound or 27,000 pounds. That's nice. So, all right. I see Mama and grandkids are in the pool, so we'll go up there and see what they're up to. All right. Well, I didn't take the camera out with me because I didn't want to get it wet, even though they say it's good to 3 meters. But yeah, went for a swim. Grandkids had a ball. They were trying to dunk me and they succeeded a few times, but I got them back. Anyway, I think we're gonna go. Lester wants to go get something to eat, so we're gonna go try a new Mexican restaurant up the road a ways. So